Hello viewers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Today, doing something pretty special. Today we're doing our first red mission. I'm nervous. Listen, it's been a little while since I have run a red mission with some fresh characters. I already, as you can see, have selected the party, I've outfitted them, I've upgraded their skills, made sure they had the best weapons and armor that we could afford to give them. Sadly, I still don't have the blacksmith upgraded all the way. So, also, I always say I'm going to do it, and this time I finally did it. I remembered the survivalist, upgraded her a couple of times, that's why I'm down to three crests. Don't worry, by the end of this run, I'm sure I'll be back up at 50. One thing to note about the survivalist and her ability to teach your people camping skills is that every hero comes with only 3 camping skills unlocked, but just like your active skills, you actually have 4 camp skill slots. So, buying the first camp skill that you buy for each hero is just straight improvement. It's just an extra thing. But the game will not equip them for you. You can see here, Dismas only has 3 camping skills equipped, even though he actually has 4 camping skills. So after you buy your skills for your people, make sure you actually equip the new stuff that you bought. We're going to give her that. Okay. Alright, here we go. Neither of the red missions here have particularly compelling rewards. This is a good item, but we already have one. And we're never going to... Obviously, it's only effective in position 4. We're never going to have more than one person in position 4, so there's never going to be a reason to bring 2 of these on one run. And this is fine, but unimpressive, and on top of that, we already have one. But our Ruins isn't leveled up enough to show us the second veteran tier boss yet. So we're going to do this mission to make that happen. That's why I chose this over the other one. So, nothing special to bring. I am going to bring enough torches to keep us in high light for most of the time. I have a couple people equipped with sun equipment. Dismas has a sun ring, stuff like that. So, bring keys to the ruins. You will find a use for them. A couple of bandages. Do I want to upgrade Adrenaline Rush? It can be awfully nice to have your Hellion able to bring herself off death's door or cancel a thing. Cancel a bleed or blight trivially, and then if you do it, you have this huge benefit. No, we're gonna keep her. We're gonna keep her with this setup. This is the be able to hit everybody setup. Plus, Barbaric Yawp is one of the best stuns in the game. I think rivaled only by the Plague Doctor's back row stun. Okay, so red missions, it's a new tier, the champion tier. These are hard. There's a jump in difficulty between green and yellow, but and you remember that was pretty scary.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
The jump in difficulty between yellow and red is larger, or at least was larger last time I did it. I suppose we shall see if that is still true. I do want to talk about this real quick. I did pay to upgrade Tracking Shot, and then I left Point Blank Shot equipped, even though he's not in a position to use it. If we get surprised and he gets in front, having Point Blank Shot equipped will be really nice. And frankly, Tracking Shot is so weak. It's such a bad skill, you guys. Plus 20% damage, plus 10 accuracy, plus 9% crit is not a bad buff. That's a good buff. If that was an item, I would equip it on every run. But every time you spend a turn in combat not fighting, you are potentially lengthening the combat by, I mean, who knows how much, because enemies get extra turns, they do bad stuff to you, somebody gets stunned, or somebody gets some kind of disease on them or something, you know, and pig monsters just puking all over people. And then they miss when they wouldn't otherwise have missed. This game has a real tendency for bad stuff to come in great, horrible cascades of shit. Sharpshooters and shield walls. Let's see if we can't abbreviate. Nope, he gets a turn. Could not stop him. Wow. 2 attacks, insufficient. That's very disappointing. I think he needs to stun. The importance of dropping the stun is too great, and she can finish this guy.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
I wish there was a trinket to let you channel the healing of. Wow.
Reeling. About to break.
So as you can see, he's been hit just a couple of times, and he's already down to like a third of his starting health. A little bit less than a third. No, let's just keep attacking. I considered throwing the stun out. Alright, please, Dismas. Big crit. Not even good non-critical damage. Wow. At least attacks hitting the Vestal. Unlikely to deal meaningful damage since she's just going to judge them away anyway. Although, honestly, she's probably going to heal with her, We actually are kind of keeping pace. 1 attack versus 1 heal.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Wow, man. So yeah, dangerous. To be taken seriously, right? Let's go for the double stun. Alright. Only got 1.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Would have been a fine time for a crit. But hey, you do you. 110 versus... Okay, yeah. Yeah. Let's just take it easy for a turn, huh? This guy's getting re-stunned, probably. Man. 45% prot is quite a bit. That's quite a bit of prot. You may have noticed it's taken us a lot longer to kill these guys. The enemies get tougher faster than you get better at killing them. Is what it is. Well, they do have 23 dodge as well, by the way. All of that bonus accuracy from upgrading your skills, it matters. Also, enemies have crazy high crit rates at higher levels. Jesus. Let's do this. That's a fair amount of healing. Also, you notice we're not seeing any crits here. Not at all. Dismas is wearing good gear, too. He's got plus 15% damage and then plus 20% damage. And he's still doing, like, 6. We'll leave him at 1 health. Yeah, she has to attack
there.
there.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
It's a shame he can't just stun. His attack is not likely to be meaningful. Alright, let's try to get this guy down as quickly as possible. Not quick enough. So as you can see, the fights are just way harder. You get better and the enemies get better, but they get better a lot faster than you do. that up. We'll try to kill this guy this round rather than throwing a heal.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
You don't want the game to think you're stalling. The penalty for stalling is a little on the harsh side sometimes. It's not always. You know what that is. A deadly disease. No, she doesn't. You know why we came in here wearing full body condoms? No chances. Take no chances. Okay, well this is handy. We get a couple of curios and a couple of rooms explored without having to do any more battle. We have to come up here as well. This is just one of those layouts where you have to go to almost everything and there's not really a way to like skip a wing. Well, that's bad luck, man. I think you're pretty good at traps, right? Wow, not good enough.
Ambushed by
And
foul
low, he was
invention.
at 68 stress. When we camp, Dismas is going to tell a joke about adventurers dying in a pit. And if Durandal doesn't like that joke, then we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try to just get through this without retorching because I really do want to. I want to camp soon and take advantage of all that free torchlight, you know.
Confidence surges as the enemy
Alright,
crumbles.
and then Durandal lands big stick. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to kill 59 health worth of insatiable ghoul before it gets to attack. That's just incredibly unlikely. But hopefully we can minimize its attack somewhat. Okay. Crit there would have been fairly devastating. I think, sadly, she has to heal him for him to have any chance of surviving this, because he's about to take a lot of bleed damage. Another 8. Honestly, I will use a bandage rather than take 8 damage. And Dismas really turning in an extremely poor performance here. Dismas, buddy. Get a crit. You remember those? You remember crits? Alright, he's up to 135. There's a pretty good chance that we still land a stun. Excellent. Not a lot of strategy happening here. Just everybody deliver the troops. He's on a lot of bleeding. Okay. Fight over. Let's heal the crap out of some party members. We'll do this to fish for crits. It wasn't terribly important that any particular party member get healed there, so...
Monstrous
He'll do it with Grape
size
Shot
has
Blast,
no
just for the style.
intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered
Sweet
a virtue.
style points. Now the real question is, do we push through this combat? How many torches do I have left? 6? I could throw on a couple of torches. Yeah, I think we're going to try to push through that combat as well. Let's torch up a little bit. We'll make the fight not so horribly difficult. It's possible that the better play there was to just light all the way up to take advantage of our stuff. I'm really trying to get min-max on the distance we can travel in full light here. Overall, I know that him having 64 stress is not ideal, but overall I think this dungeon's going quite well. These guys have a reasonably high crit chance and really do quite a bit of damage, so we'd like to get it. Dismiss, you can maybe crit while not hitting for minimum damage.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
That's a lot of stress. Even at max level, these guys don't deal very much damage. Minus 25% dodge, that's a real debuff at least. Hey, Dismiss. It's not a crit, but it's something. Nice of you to show up, buddy. No crits for me. You know what? Take that. Now don't you feel like a fool.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
There's a lot of dungeons where I wouldn't do that, but in the ruins, medicinal herbs are of less than optimal value. Okay, there we go. That'll pull him all the way back down to 70. So I think I'm gonna camp now.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
I wish I had given him the other one. What's it called? Man's Best Friend. This would be a really good time for that. Actually, she can reduce his stress by 25 while preventing our ambush. So we'll take that for sure. We're gonna hit the gallows humor. Great. Everybody thinks Dismas is a funny guy. And then we'll finish with clean guns. There we go. We got a buff. I know it's a buff to Dismas, who's not showing up so far, but maybe this will be the thing that pushes him over.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
So I camp there. First of all, because we were out of light, which means that camping there is very efficient on our torches. Wow, there's almost no battles left. Of course, we're walking right into one, but we'll take it. We only have to fight this and one more battle. Let's do that. Sadly, no crit. But she should be able to do this. These guys are a little scary. I'm really hoping that we get our Houndmaster off first. Because nothing escapes the cousin. Nope, we did not. This is gonna hurt. 2 stuns, yeah, it's rough. Okay, they're not able to take much advantage of it, though. I just keep hitting people. He has a dog. I don't use it. I just wanted you guys to know that I remember that he has it. Alright, this guy only has 33% prot. I think we can get through it. I would, however, really love it if we could get some big crits. Let's see some of those big beautiful crits. The Vestal needed health, and that may as well go down that way. This is probably not going to work. Oh, it did. Oh, actually, it probably is a little strong. It was only 135. Our Houndmaster's stun has a roughly 200% chance of working.
The
There we
ground
go.
quakes.
That's what I was talking about. We're about to get ground quaked for real, actually. I don't think she's gonna... Actually, having her attack there might have been worthwhile. Right, so once yes, he's got a 204% stun chance. Not gonna happen this time. The dog attack is gonna be pretty small. Yeah, let's mark the guy.
How quickly the tide turns.
Only one stun that time, at least. Yay, bonus damage. I almost don't want to kill him yet. But she'd have to get 2 more turns in order to kill anybody.
The beast.
Never mind. We'll just
The
take it.
greater the glory.
Obviously... a completely empty sarcophagus. Sweet. I do feel like the game is mocking me, just like the tiniest bit. And sadly, no secret room. You know, I'm not sure if the map can reveal the secret rooms. I don't know whether it is the same as scouting from a back-end perspective. So maybe that map event just doesn't work that way. By the way, I need to remember to use my dog biscuits in the next fight, because I do not intend to have another fight, and if I don't use them here, I'll end up just throwing them away. Alright, we got lucky there. We got no extra battles.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Your record's not so good today, Durandal. Look at that, 24 crests already. Alright, the final torch right before the final battle. What do we got? Okay, we're gonna take some stress here, man. I really want to take some of his sound clips and try to piece together what I think he's saying. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Please. Thank you. Alright, we will dog treat our Houndmaster. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he'll... No, he's fine. Everything's fine. Man. Yeah. Dog treat.
A singular strike.
And then land that blackjack with bonus damage. The dog treat buff, by the way. Really, really strong. It's important to remember to use it. On the whole, I don't think our people are going to come out of this in too bad a shape.
Impressive.
Yeah, listen, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, but that could have been a little more impressive. You know? You feel me, Dismas? I think you know what I'm saying. Okay, solid crit. Gotta keep that stress all the way down at 46. This will almost certainly stun him. That had like a 94% chance of working. 96. 94. Yeah, I can do math.
Well struck. This expedition at least promises success.
That is a very good trinket. That is the second one of those boxes that we found. That's very interesting to me. We didn't end up using the second dog treat, and we totally don't need it. It's unlocked, but is it trapped? Alright. Hold on to the keys. Normally I hold on to my keys because I want to be able to, I threw my holy water out, right? Yeah, what the hell? Go for it. How deadly. Ah, you're fine. Normally I hold on to my keys because what if secret room? But also, you know, it's important to hold on to your keys because of just locked curios. No interest in stack of books. So we'll walk around and grab the rest of these curios. I'm not going to do that last battle that's up there. I don't want to throw away my food yet because it would be just our luck that we get a hunger event. So let's drop the keys. I don't think we're only gonna see 2 more curios. Even if they're both locked, it's not that much of a loss. Also, since we know the contents of all the other halls and everything, we don't have to worry about like healing our Houndmaster by giving him food or anything. Yeah, sure, we were gonna look, so nothing. Even in the dark, nothing. Alright, let's get to this last curio and bail.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Okay. Well, honestly, that was a little disappointing. It was not an amazing outcome at all, but we did all survive. That's
The
something.
shifted corridors and
Look at how much
of our
money you
ancestry
get.
are beginning
These
to
are
feel
worth
familiar.
over 3,000. I mean, I will probably just sell this. Well, I don't think we need to have 2 of these. And what did I tell you about the crests? You need a lot of them to upgrade everything, but I think even taking that into account, still, the game gives you probably too many. Right, as you can see, 12 Resolve XP. That did level Poile, if I have decided that that's how I'm pronouncing her name, up to level 6, and it got everybody else right up to the cusp. Right, Hemophilia is not that bad. Slugger is quite good. Slugger is one of those things that you lock in sometimes.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
Fallville donated 1,000 of our gold. Annoying. But nobody in our A team really needs to be de-stressed that badly. We could just let them sit in town for a couple of weeks and they'll be ready to get back in there. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was not the sort of blood and guts show that I thought it was going to be. I really thought that was going to be a lot more violent. Wow. Alright, okay guys. Okay, everybody. Take it easy. Honestly, these guys are going to be ready for the Darkest Dungeon soon. I am so excited. I can hardly even put into words. I am so excited about the Darkest Dungeon. Ooh. This is a nice trinket. That's a nice thing to carry around. It's not as great as, say, the map, but it's pretty okay. What else do we have available? We can finally get a Houndmaster collar by killing the unstable flesh. That might be what we're doing. We have low force. That's an okay party. We'll see. What are our other options? A bunch of stuff that I don't particularly care for. So I don't particularly care for the Jesters, although, you know, you guys saw I do have a Jester up at a real level now. And so I made fun of this on the grounds that it was a Jester item, and like who would want a Jester item. I know that people do like the Jester, and I will be getting one to level 6. But I am gonna try to show off how you can be effective, how you can be most effective with a Jester. But even considering Jester as a real class, this is such a crappy trinket. like, the situations you have to put yourself in for this to be any good. The only thing it's good for is dark runs, and by the time you're undertaking dark runs, they probably shouldn't be dangerous anymore. You really shouldn't do them while you still need a lot of help. What else do we have available? Not a ton. So we may well be killing the unstable. I don't know. I probably won't boss fight with this group. The damage output would be really solid, though. Digby can heal, you know, a little bit. Well, come back next time when we do something. I don't know. We're getting to the point where the game's going to stop feeding us green missions even. We only have 4 people down at that level. So yeah, come back next time. We'll do a veteran thing. It'll be cool. And we'll see you then.